You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is. We are back. Man, it's been a couple months. We are back. It is WrestleMania season. Literally, WrestleMania Night 1 is in the books. And we are back. What the wrestling here to talk about Night 1. How good was it? How bad was it? What happened? We're going to get into it all. But first things first, hit the goddamn like button. Hit the like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Man, haven't done that in a while. It's awesome. And it's rolling down at the bottom of your screen. Without further ado, let's go. Yes. It's I, RJD here. And we are here to talk about WrestleMania. What the wrestling is back, and we are better than ever, and we are here to see what the heck happened last night. First things first, I am your host, RJD. Man, it feels good to be back talking about wrestling. I haven't done this in a couple of months, but we are back now. WrestleMania season is here, and who knows what we're going to get coming out of this. There's been a crazy build-up. A lot has happened. The Rock is back. Thou who shall not be named is out, and we got a lot of stuff going on. This is the Triple H era. But before I start talking about the Triple H era, I want to say something. Thank you, everyone who watches the show, who shares my clips, who rocks out with your boy. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I am glad to be back talking about wrestling, the thing that we all love. So hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Give me a hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
Appreciate everybody. It's gonna be one hell of a night too. Night 1. First things first. Let's talk about Triple H. This is a Triple H era. The Triple H era of WWE is in full effect, and it has begun, and there are many, many things that I am liking about this show so far. The camera angles, the new ways in which they shoot things, the different backstage entrances, the sports-like feel of the show is simply amazing. He is really doing his thing, and Triple H is really showing you that this new era in WWE is on point and in good hands. And I am grateful. I'm grateful that Triple H has the reins nice and tight, and he is good to go. Love the way this show has been produced, the different things that they are trying. Kevin Dunn is out. Whoever else they got back there, they're doing some new things, and it's great. Video packages are always good, as always. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Shout out to Triple H because he's doing his goddamn thing right now, and I am loving every minute of it. One more down to Marco. For matter of fact, we're just gonna clap it up. We're just gonna clap it up for Triple H because the new era is upon us. The new era is upon us. It's awesome. So first things first, that was great. The overall show, I'd say was good. I'd say a 7, solid 7. Last year it was a solid 8.5, 9. It was a great show last year. This year it was a good show. There was some stuff in the middle that was kind of like blah, but you had more good matches. There was no bad match on the show. I would not say that, but you had more good matches than okay matches. I don't know what the hell was up with this crowd in Philly. I don't know. Maybe the earthquake had them shook a little bit from the other day, but the crowd kind of died in the middle of this show. They started off hot with the first 2 matches. The middle of the show kind of died, and then the end of the show, they kind of picked it back up. I don't know if they were tired. I don't know what the hell was going on. Beautiful set, beautiful stadium. It was 47 degrees, so it was cold as hell. So
stop it. Get some help.
You know, those brothers were cold until they got warmed up. You know, once you're in the middle of a match, you get warmed up, you're good. But you know, those brothers were cold out there because 47 degrees, it was cold. And it was breezy, it was a little windy. Man, you ain't gonna tell me they wasn't cold. But I'm sure after you're running around and doing this and doing that, your body gets warmed up and you're in the moment. I'm sure they were fine, but I'm sure it was cold. But shout out to all the wrestlers and everybody who made night 1 a great event. It was a good show, solid show. Night 2, I think the end of night 2 is going to be crazy. I'm just going to say one thing.
Give me a hell yeah.
If we hear that glass shatter,
Give me a hell yeah.
if we hear that glass shatter, it's going to be a problem. That's all I'm saying. It's going to get crazy. But first things first, let's go into the first match. Let's do this. Where's my thing? First match. Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley. This match
Come get some.
was great. The fact that Rhea Ripley came out, they performed the entrance live. Rhea Ripley's look is always great. Becky Lynch came out. She obviously is Becky Lynch. This match was great, and these fans love them some Rhea Ripley. They can hate the Judgment Day, but they love them some Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley is over like October. No reason why she should have lost the belt here. Nobody is built up enough to take it from her. And maybe they could find a good story that would have somebody beat her. But right now, she is doing the best work of her career. Phenomenal work. Rhea Ripley is on point. No reason for her to lose the title. Very, very good match. Very good match to start the show. I ain't mad at it. It was great. That's really all I can say. I thought that they would start with Jimmy and Jay just because, and I'm glad they didn't, because that would have been crazy in a bad way. But, I mean, we'll get to Jimmy and Jay. But I thought they would have started with Jimmy and Jay, but they didn't. And I thoroughly was happy that they didn't. So, good for them. Awesome stuff. Rhea retains. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens moving forward. I'm all for it. Let's go to the 6-man match for the undisputed title. This was a car crash. As always, JD McDonough. Jesus Christ, this brother. I feel sorry for JD McDonough. He just be taking some crazy ass bumps. He did save himself. And at the end of this, we had a fatality. But we have Grayson Waller and Mr. A-Town Down, the new SmackDown Tag Champs. They got the belts. The belts you automatically knew because these belts were very far apart. And if they were going to keep the belts combined, they would have put them together. But they had one belt over here, one belt over here. So there was a lot going on. You knew they were going to split the belts up. And I'm glad they did. Like, if you're going to have a brand split the damn belts. Let other people get opportunities. Let other tag teams come in and fight for them. And if you want to combine them later, you can always combine them later. It's all good. It's not going to hurt anybody. But Grayson Waller and Mr. 8-Town Down, they are now the new SmackDown Tag Champs. And we have R-Truth, who got tagged in. You know, R-Truth is crazy. R-Truth is crazy, man. This brother, as I fix my camera, this brother was sitting on the edge and he was like, tag me in. And he got tagged in, did the 5-knuckle shuffle. I think this is the first WrestleMania win for R-Truth or title win for R-Truth. Him and Miz, new tag champs. So we're going to hit the Don DeMarco. I didn't think that they would do it, but R-Truth, in a matter of weeks, months, everybody loves R-Truth. And if anybody, this is kind of bothering me, if anybody deserves to be get his WrestleMania moment, it's R-Truth. I mean, he took forever to get up there. I was like, you stupid, get up there and grab the belts already. But it took him forever to grab the belts, but he did, and I was grateful. It was awesome. Shout out to R-Truth. Nothing wrong there. And we're going to keep it rolling. Now, Rey and Andrade El Idolo versus Santos and Dom. This was okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
This was okay, I guess. I mean, wasn't a lot of heat coming into this match. Rey and Dom, we did that already. This could have been Andrade versus Santos. I mean, it was okay. You had Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. They were out there. They stopped. They interfered in the match, and you had the 619 followed by the top rope splash on Escobar for the win. So it was a nice feel-good moment. You had the Philly guys in there. But at the end of the day, this was okay. It wasn't like crazy. It was okay. And I want to talk about Jimmy and Jay, though. That was next.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get the fuck out of here! You triggered my trap card! Nope.
Jimmy and Jay, man. This was one of the matches I really was looking forward to. But I don't know what happened here. It was just, to me, this match felt flat. I don't know why. It was structured to me like a Roman Reigns match. Emotion, drama, build up. There was a point in the match where Jay was like, I'm sorry. He was getting super kicked to holy hell. And he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And then Jimmy picked him up. It was he's like very slow with it. He picked him up. Then he kind of super kicked him, did a splash, and it was a close near fall. That popped the crowd. But I didn't really care about this. They should have did this match when he first betrayed Jay. I know they put it off all the way to a WrestleMania. I get it. Jimmy betrayed Jay months ago. That's when they should have did this. You're right. I understand. But for some reason, I just wasn't feeling this match. These guys are way better than what they showed. And it's not like they're bad. It's just the match was structured a certain way. And because it was structured that way, it just kind of fell flat. The crowd wasn't into it. The best thing about this match was probably the entrance of Jay to see everybody going, hey, hate. But other than that, it was just flat, man. And it sucks because I thought that they should have led with this match. They should have put this on first, put the women in the middle, but instead they put these guys in the middle. But with the drama of it, it just wasn't all there for me. It wasn't. And it sucks because I know these guys could have tore it down, but to me, this was the weakest match on the show. To me. And that's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. I don't know what happened. I feel bad for these guys, man. We had Bianca, Naomi, and Jade versus Damage Control. This was basically, hey, we've got Jade finally appearing. She didn't have much to do, but when she got in there, she got a pump kick here and a pump kick there, and I'm gonna lift your ass up here. And Jade is a physical specimen. She's gonna make a lot of money for the company. She's gonna make a lot of money herself. There are not many women that look like Jade. There are not many men that look like Jade Cargill. So all she needs to do is be halfway good in the ring and forget it. It's over. She's going to make a ton of money for the company, and she's going to inspire some little girl somewhere to get crazy into fitness and be the best athlete she can be and be a wrestler. Like, it's going to happen. Bianca Belair as well. And Naomi, because, feel the glow. But this could have been like a house show match, and Jade got the hot tag, and that was all she wrote shortly after that. So we had Belair whipped Asuka with that ponytail, a la when she whipped Sasha Banks, and it's like they turned the mic all the way up, and you heard the whipping sound. It was crazy. I was like, oh shit. And then after that, we had a Jaded, and that was all she wrote, to Dakota Kai, and they got her up out of there. Now, I want to see more of Jade. I want to see more of Jade on the mic because she can talk. She's not a mute. I'm that. She don't got to say, I'm that bitch. She can say, I'm that chick. PG era. It's all good. It all works. So she could just go, I'm that chick. There's nobody better than me. And let's get her some reps, and let's get her on the circuit so we can start seeing how she is. And let's build her up to take that title away from somebody, whoever has it. Because once she gets the title, she ain't losing for a while. And that's fine. Then we had Gunther versus Sami Zayn.
Dom DeMarco.
So like I say, Gunther versus Sami Zayn was on effing point. Now, a lot of people say, listen, they have a love-hate relationship with this. A lot of people wanted Chad Gable, and you can't be mad at them for that. A lot of people wanted Chad Gable to be in that spot, but them setting it up with the Rocky IV stuff, and if he dies, he dies. Them setting it up with, he's going to play mind games with you. You got to be ready. Them setting it up with him in the beginning of the match. He's talking to his son. He's talking to his wife. His wife is in the front row. He goes. Chad Gable's like, you ready? Yeah. Then he goes. He sees KO just standing there like, let's go. And then he's like hyping himself up. They follow him through the tunnel. And then his music hits. And then you got that very beautiful shot of Sami Zayn going crazy with the whole stadium in front of him. Man, A1. Ain't no way in the hell he was losing this match. I didn't see it. I was like, man, they giving him the superstar treatment. Now, for Gunther now needs to go fight for that world heavyweight title. You can build up for him and Drew, him and Seth, him and whoever. But now he needs to go up there and be where's he from? Austria? Where's he from? Doesn't matter. He needs to go up there and be a big old badass, the ring general. because Gunther is a goddamn savage, and his title reign was immaculate. He beat everybody. He brought prestige to the title, as he likes to say. I bring prestige back to this Intercontinental Championship, and he definitely did. This match was crazy, and at the end, Sammy hit a brain buster with 2 haluva kicks. I thought, before I saw the replay, I thought he was dead. I was like, yo, he killed Gunther. He's dead. But when you look at it in slow-mo, you could tell he knows what the hell he was doing. They got the brain buster, then they got the haluva kick. They got one more haluva kick, and Sammy gets the win. Good stuff.
Come get some.
Loved it. Then we had the main event. The final boss, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
We had the final boss. And Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. This was fantastic. It was exactly what it needed to be. Nothing more, nothing less. The Rock looked good. Seth Rollins looked good. And at first I thought,
You triggered my trap card.
The Rock is 50. He was just like he was 50 years old. He was 40 years old when he fought Cena. He got hurt both matches. He was all messed up. But I think The Rock didn't do a lot last night. All he really did, he worked. First of all, they worked the. First of all, stop show. I said this. I said it was 10:30, 10:29 when they started entrances. Or it was 10:15 when they started entrances. I said entrances are going to be 15 minutes at bare minimum. And I was right. Entrances were like 15, 16 minutes. So you already knew they were going to be on for about half an hour. And then everybody worked a slow pace, which was great because, Roman Reigns matches are slow. It's fine. They're structured differently. And nothing wrong with that. Everything doesn't need to be Canadian Destroyer off the top rope. Oh my God, fast. Everything doesn't need to be fast. They worked a slow pace because they knew they were going out there for at least a half an hour. So that's fine. Then they had a section where they brawled into the crowd and they were just beating the hell out of each other. The ref was about to count, and the ref said, The Rock said, The Rock doesn't fuck around. If you count, you're fired. I'm just like,
Stop it. Get some help.
oh my God, The Rock is amazing, man.
Perfect.
The final boss. The Rock was amazing. The Rock's entrance, absolutely phenomenal. Don DeMarco for that. It was all good, man. The Rock's entrance was fire. Cody entrance fire. Roman, Seth, everybody said, what the hell did what the hell did Seth have on though? What the hell was that big ass flower hat?
Get the fuck out of here!
What was that?
You triggered my trap card.
I have no idea what that is. But nah, fam. It was like, we not doing that, bro. Wait.
Nope.
Nah, fam. Sorry. But The Rock came in, he told Cody,
Just bring it, bitch!
and ever since The Rock came back, they've been more edgy. There's a little bit more realism to it. The product has been on point. Triple H took over. It was great. Rock came back, took over. It was great. So The Rock's obviously going to go away and go back to Hollywood, do his movies. But The Rock, if he fights this style where he's chilling, he's taking his time, he's not doing much, he hits his signature spots, 15, 20-minute match. Rock could one more match versus Roman, one more match maybe versus Cody, and that's it. And The Rock looked good in there. He wasn't tired. He didn't look gassed out. He didn't look like he was halfway dead. He didn't get hurt. He did exactly what needed to be done. And that's all we needed from The Rock.
Perfect.
That's all we needed. And it worked out. They brawled into the crowd. He came back. The Rock took a rock bottom from Cody onto the table. Cody went for 2 crossroads to Roman. When he got him back in there, The Rock came back and he whacked the hell out of Cody with the goddamn weight belt. After that, Roman hit the spear, tagged in the Rock. Rock hit the rock bottom, people's elbow. 1, 2, 3. Both of these guys leave. That Brahma Bull belt looked phenomenal. The Rock looked jacked as all hell. And that was it.
Give me a hell yeah!
That was it.
I said give me a hell yeah!
And that was all she wrote. That was all she wrote. Everything pretty much was as predicted. We got night 2 coming up today, and I cannot wait to see what happens on night 2. So let's see who we got real quick. WrestleMania 40, night 2. Let's see the card tonight. So the card tonight is as follows. We got the Pride versus the Final Testament. We got LA Knight, versus AJ Styles. We got the U.S. Championship match, Logan Paul versus KO and Randy Orton. We got the WWE Women's Championship on the line, Io Sky versus Bayley. We got the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. And then we got the undisputed WWE title, Roman Reigns versus Cody. I think night 2 is not as good as night 1. That's just me. I think they should start with the World Heavyweight Championship match, and they should have a cash-in tonight. It would be great if Seth retains because of CM Punk interfering with Drew McIntyre. Maybe he gets a little physical if he can. And then if he does that, then we have Damian Priest cash in on Seth Rollins. Because Seth Rollins has the bad knee. He cashes in. And there you go. And it's a big start to WrestleMania Night 2. Because if they start with that, and then they end with, obviously, the WWE World Heavyweight Universal Championship of the Universe, if they end with that, and there's going to be crazy ass shenanigans, bloodline rules, everybody's going to get involved type shit. It's going to be a madhouse. Cody will win. Everybody's going to interfere. So it's a good beginning and good end. And that match in the middle, I don't know what's going to be that good match in the middle. Maybe Logan Paul, KO, and Randy Orton in the middle. Put that right in the middle of the show. I think this has the makings to be a good show. You do have a street fight, so a street fight is always good because people beat the hell out of each other. So this has the potential, and it has the potential to be a thumbs up show. If you have a crazy beginning, a crazy middle, and a crazy end, everything will be fine. So we'll see. But that's all I got for you guys today. I want everybody to go out there and enjoy WrestleMania Night 2. I am glad to be back. You will see me tomorrow with WrestleMania Night 2 predictions. The show is back on as follows. You know how we do. Monday Night Raw review, AEW review, SmackDown Collision review, previews and predictions. We are back and we are out. So with that being said, I'm out. Be safe. Peace.
Dom DeMarco.